Yo, that name, you know what it is, you know what it is. It's your boy Philly Fresh, aka the General, man. Today is a tough one. Today is a tough one. Not only did we lose, not only did we lose the game, man, but we lost. Hey, Ski, I appreciate you, bro. Definitely appreciate you. Welcome to the Generals, man. You already know you already family, but I definitely appreciate you. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. This one hurt, and it's not, and the game hurts less than us losing the guy that I just was talking about yesterday. I just was talking about this guy yesterday, how much important he was to the Philadelphia Eagles. How when you talk about guys like Brian Dawkins, Mr. Weapon X himself, how you talk about guys like that. Brandon Graham is right there. I'm talking about emotionally. I'm talking about on the field, off the field. The guy that gives the speeches, the guy that gets everybody wound up, the guy that gets all the defensive guys ready is Mr. Brandon Graham. And to lose him for the season, I don't know exactly what's going on, but I got a whole bunch of alerts. I got a whole bunch of alerts, and I it, it's definitely a hurt piece. But we definitely got to talk about the game. He didn't sell out the defense. He didn't sell out the defense first half. What you mean, bro? What you mean? Shout out to y'all though. JoJo, shout out to you. We should have beat them easy. We gonna get into that. We definitely gonna get into that. But if you haven't, if you have not, make sure y'all go. I put the link in the description. I got the Yodat buckets. I got the Yodat hats. I got the Yodat shirts. I got the Philly Fresh shirts. Everything. Philly Fresh buckets. All that. All that. It will be in the description. And I appreciate all of y'all. Seriously, coaches killed us. Hey man, you see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. So let's get right into it. With without no more further. Let's get right into it. So here's the situation, right? Nick Sirianni tried to outsmart the 49ers and he outsmarted himself. If you would have played the game that you played against Atlanta and then it didn't work and then you switched up, all right, cool. The players were comfortable with everything that you did against Atlanta and you chose not to do that at all. I didn't see too many screens. I didn't see no misdirections. You did run the ball more. I will give you that. But you saying that they were stopping it. The fourth, oh my goodness. The fourth and goal, even the 2 point conversion at the end of the game, I did not like. And even though we got it, I'm a man of my word, man. Appreciate you, Ski. You already know, man. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Generals. If y'all want to know how to be a member, you be a member. And Ski, you already know you get one of the keychains, man. And I'll let you pick. I will talk to you and ask you if you want the Yodak keychain with the green, the Eagles, or you want those Sixers. Whatever. I got different colors, flavors like now and latest, man. Listen, man, I try to support y'all as much as y'all support me and even more. So let's get back to business though. The situation and the matter of the fact is, and shout out to BVP. We could not go live together. Y'all know how we always do post game as a team. We couldn't do that. They got situations. Ain't getting into that. That ain't none of y'all business. It ain't for me to talk about. But they got situations, so I'm gonna hold the fork down. Shout out BVP. Hashtag BVP. Y'all already know. Can I get a hashtag BVP? Y'all already know, man. We mess with y'all heavy. All right, so listen. The fact of the matter is, Nick Sirianni lost this game. First of all, why are you running the Philly special? I understand you got the crowd packed. I understand you're trying to get the crowd into it. That was a dumb play. You know what should have happened? Instead of having JJ Whiteside on the active roster, instead of having him on the active roster, you're dumb behind. Your dumb behind should have had Jordan Howard on the roster. That's the problem. On a fourth and ones, ones, third and goal, all them Jones, it should have been Jordan Howard. But you choose to have J.J. Whiteside, who was in there for one play, you got him blocking. J.J. Whiteside got no targets, and he played one play. But yet and still, you don't want to bring up Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard is a beast when it comes to third and ones, fourth and ones, and just carrying the team on his back against that good offensive line. Against that good offensive line, man, who held the 49ers, who held the 49ers to only one sack. And it was a great play by Nick Bosa. I think Jordan Mailata got the best of him, but Bosa did get a sack. My God, we had multiple opportunities to get a touchdown. Nick Sirianni got out coached. Congrats, brother, on merchandise. Thank you, man. Make sure you go hit the. Make sure you go cop some, man. I appreciate you, Jonas. Yards at the contact. It has to be Jay Howard. Exactly, Drew. What are we doing here? Tell me, what are we doing here? Why is Jordan Howard? I'm gonna calm down a little bit. You already know my blood pressure and all that, and blood clots. So I'm gonna calm down. Just got out the hospital. I'm gonna calm down. But at the same time, why in the hell are you not bringing up Jordan Howard? Why in the hell, even if you don't have Jordan Howard, you seen what Jimmy Garoppolo just did? Run a quarterback sneak in that situation. Oh, you decided to do it when it was too late. Two for your mistakes. It's too late. Let me see what y'all talking about. First, I'm with you, bro. Our line was getting dominated on those plays. Jordan would have been helpful, but wasn't the problem. But wasn't the problem today. So what was the problem to you? The defense was holding it down. Like, you got to understand. Like, look at the time of possession. I don't have it on hand right now, but that 9-play drive, what ended up with a touchdown, is what killed us. And that's coming off of that fourth down. Now I get it. I'm not the person that say take the points right there. I understand. I understand what you're trying to do, but that was a dumb behind play. First of all, you're on the right hash mark. Shout out to Charles Smith. I don't know if he in here. Shout out to Charles Smith. You're on the right hash mark. So that means it's less space on the right side for Greg Ward to find a player. And your only receiver is Jalen Hurts. And once they lock that up, then what do? Now, Greg Ward, he wouldn't have scored, but I would have liked him to try to run it in instead of throwing away the ball. Dude, it's fourth down. You don't get no tick anyway, so you might as well put your body on the line and try to do something. And not only that, that's another problem that I got. Now that you think about it, Greg Ward has not played in the last two games. How many snaps have you seen Greg Ward? So as soon as he came in, they knew what was going on. Are they bringing Greg Ward in? We know he's an ex-quarterback. This defense ain't dumb. Kyle Shanahan ain't dumb. You can try that with a lot of other teams. Kyle Shanahan ain't dumb. You did not play him week one. You did not play him at all week two. And as soon as you bring him in, they know you're throwing the freaking football. It's stupid. Boston Scott taking up a roster spot for nothing. And so is Greg Ward. And so is J.J. Whiteside. Jalen, my guy, that, what's going on? I'm in my rant today, bro. Because we beat ourselves. The 49ers, shout out to them. They definitely got the win, or whatever the case may be. Make sure y'all hit that like for your boy. They definitely got the win, or whatever the case may be. We beat our freaking self, and Nick Sirianni is the guy. Let me tell you something, and I said this last week, so it's not just saying this because we lost the game. Jonathan Gannon has been out coaching Nick Sirianni, and that's facts. Where's the adjustment from Nick Sirianni? Where? Why did you even come with that scheme? Why are you going bombs away for no freaking reason? You going bombs away like we down 10 in the first quarter. You should have done what you did against Atlanta. The screens, the short passes, get the ball. Dallas got her, and Zach Ertz got like 30 receptions. Both of them combined. Why are you not using the tight ends? Talk to me. Why are you not using the tight ends? I am pissed right now because we should be 2-0. We should be at the top of the NFC East. And I should be talking my ish right now. But I can't because of Nick Sirianni. And I like Nick Sirianni. But this was boy, boy, you better not play in front of these Eagle fans like this. They will boo you out the building. What's up, Fresh? That's my coach and losing the guy. Big loss, BJ. Yeah, man. Speedy recovery for BG, but he done for the year. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody can comment and let me know exactly what it is. I was too busy trying to get ready for this live. YouTube wasn't trying to let me get on. I had to do like 3 different things or whatever the case may be. But we here now, and we need to talk. Make sure y'all go get the Yodat merch, the Fully Fresh merch. It is in the description. Let's get back to business. The business and the matter of the fact is Jordan Howard should be on the freaking roster or he tore his ACL. Ah, damn, BG. It's crazy. I just was talking about BG yesterday. Was that yesterday, yo? I can't remember when it was. It might have been yesterday. But I just was talking about BG yesterday, man. How important he is to the Philadelphia Eagles. He's just as important as Weapon X was in those 2000, early 2009 games. Silly was the worst place ever. I don't understand. I don't understand that play. You're on the right side. You're on the right hash mark. You have no room, and your only receiver is Jalen Hurts. They didn't fall for that. It didn't fall for that. It, as soon as Greg Ward came in, they said it's a trick play. It's full. First of all, if it was first down, second down, you might get away with it because you're not trying to. They know it's fourth down, and they know that you're not trying to pull out all the stops. They know it's fourth down. They bring in Greg Ward, who they know. Everybody knows he's an ex quarterback. Everybody know that. Excuse me, y'all. Let me replenish. Everybody know he's an ex quarterback. You choose. You choose to use him fourth down when it's do or die, and they know what you're doing. They've seen they seen it before it even happened. This team made no adjustments. Long ahead, we lucky we in a trash division. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. It's one loss. It is a bad loss, but you gotta still shut out the defense. We can grind the defense up for at the end of the game, let them get a first down and let them get that long. But they was on that long behind drive, and it was killing me watching Jimmy Garoppolo, who is who is not good. He's not good, but he got into a rhythm that drive, and then went first down at the first down at the first down, and they made adjustments. They made adjustments. They started using Debo Sanders. They brought in Brandon Ayuk. They started doing different things. And Nick Sirianni is just telling Jalen Hurts bombs away. And that stuff wasn't working. That stuff, all them plays that you were trying to just have 50-50 ball. First of all, Devontae Smith is not a 50-50 guy. Why are you having Devontae Smith in a situation to where it's a 50-50 ball? Nick coached a very bad game today. Hopefully, he'll make the adjustment. That's what I'm saying. And I like and Mrs. Bird Gang, shout out 31. Shout out, I know who you are. Shout out to you. Shout out to your husband. That's my guy. We will be going live soon. Shout out to him. So tell him he know. But shout out to you. We better not play like this next week. We're gonna get into next week, and if y'all follow the content, y'all already know through the week I'm going to keep dropping videos. But right now, we're gonna talk about this week because today the Philadelphia Eagles beat themselves. Pause. But they did. Nick Sirianni lost this game. He lost this game from the jump. From the jump. I just don't understand. If it's not broke, don't fix it. All the screens were working, right? All the screens were working last week. All using the tight end, Dallas Goddard, Zach Ertz came back healthy. They was working. Zach Ertz and Dallas Goddard got 3 or 4 receptions combined. How is that possible against them? And then you didn't even take advantage of the corners. You just wanted to put them on islands and just have everybody go downfield. I thought I was watching last year again when we was grinding Doug Peterson up. Devontae Smith should have caught at least 3 more of those passes. Bro, you know how difficult those passes are to catch? You know how difficult those passes are to catch? I'm not putting that on Devontae Smith. I'm not even putting that on Jalen Hurts. Because you did not use it. You did not utilize the middle of the field. Go look at the pregame and what I said. Utilize the middle of the field. That's where they're vulnerable. I understand they got new corners and they just brought in Norman and we laughing and kick Ken and ha ha. But he did his job. It was a defensive game. And since you see what's going on, see you need to adjust to the environment. The environment was a defensive game. Let's run the ball. Let's keep things in the middle and make them and let's see if our guys can beat them with the ball in their hands. But you want them to beat them without the ball in their hands and doing all these long routes. No misdirection. Get this aggressive defense going one way, and then you go the other way, just like they did us. Now, shout out to the defense. They only give up 17 points, and to me, you cannot blame Jonathan Gannon and the defense on this. Giving up only 17 points in the NFL is a blessing. Think about it. They just scored. They scored 40 points against the Lions. I agree with you, friend. Thank you, Mrs. Bergame 31. Screens were not working. Working in the middle field. Bro, they only use like 1 or 2 screens. They only use like 1 or 2 screens. And that silly, Philly, whatever you want to call it, that was just to get the crowd on his side. That was just to get the crowd on his side, and he thought he had one, and it was the dumbest play you could have did. Bring up Jordan Howard. It is time now. Not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It needed to happen yesterday. It needed to happen last week. Should have been last week. J. John Thinker Whiteside needs to be on a practice squad. You're not utilizing the dude. He had 1 play today, and it was a block and play again. He got no targets going in through 2 weeks. But you got a guy who is a stud when it comes to short yardage, and you could have used him last week in short yardage situations when we got stopped 4 for 1, 3rd and 1. Remember that last week? I'm not the guy just because we won. I'm not going to look at what went wrong. That went wrong last week, and that's something that you should have adjusted to and seen and said, you know what? Let me bring in Jordan Howard to see how that works. But no, you want to sit there and say, I'm smarter than you. Let's go with this scheme. And you saying I got more chinks in my armor. I mean, not chinks in my armor. I got more up my sleeve and yada, yada, yada. No, go with what's working. You got to learn that. I understand this is only your second game as a head coach, but you have to learn if it's working, if it ain't broke, do not try to fix it. The screens, the tight ends. I didn't see too many tight end sets. Last week you had all these tight end sets, sometimes 3 tight end sets. 22 personnel, 23 personnel, 21 personnel. And you chose not to use it. The fact of the matter is, you lost this game, Nick Sirianni. And once again, I'm going to say it again. Jonathan Gannon has been out coaching you. And I understand. They're on the same team. But competition, right? Competition, right, Nick? This is what you preach in the locker room. This is what you preach when you come to these press conferences. It's competition. Let me tell you something. Jonathan Gannon is smoking you. Smoking you. If you want to talk about competition, gave up 23 points in 2 weeks. What is it? One touchdown or is it two? Two touchdowns in 2 weeks. 6 points last week. No touchdowns. And the only reason that I ain't gonna say only reason, but a lot of the reason is because the defense was on the field and we lost Brandon Graham, so it was a adjustment that he had to make. You lost nobody on the offensive end. You did lose Brandon Brooks. Hopefully he does speedy recovery. But Landon Dickerson came in and you didn't lose a step on the offensive line. Fresh, I think you overreacting a little. Love you though, bro. Listen, I'm not overreacting, but here's the thing. Let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this. So if you come into a situation to where as though you're watching the game last week and you see all this stuff is working. You see all this stuff is working. They can't stop it. You got the speed. You got these guys that's doing what they doing. And then you just go away from that for no reason. I would have been cool. See, here's the thing. I would have been cool if he came in the game, right? Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate it. I would have been cool if he came into the game and tried to do what he did last week and that didn't work. I would have been cool with that. And then he switched up. But no, he coming with a whole new game plan. For what? For what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Fresh, when the last time Jordan Howard was on a when the last time Jordan Howard was a practice squad? Never. Exactly. Exactly. That's a problem. That's a problem. Jordan Howard doesn't deserve to be on a freaking practice squad. First of all, let's rewind. Before he came to the Philadelphia Eagles, let's not try to act. He did not lead the league. Well, he was third. Uh, um, it was Zeke Elliott, right? Because they came in the league together. It was Zeke Elliott and it was Derrick Henry lead in the league in yaks, and then it was Jordan Howard. Yaks, yards at the catch or yards at the hit, whatever you want to call it. They didn't try. It did. They did try. It didn't work. What didn't work? How many screens you seen? One, and then he just stopped. Oh, it's not working. Now he did run the ball. I did like that he ran the ball. I'm not even going front. But when you get down in that red zone, it's starting to look like it's a problem. It's starting to look like it's a problem. We cannot be one of these teams like the Atlanta Falcons that get in the red zone and can't score. Especially when you got a mobile quarterback like that. Jalen Hurts should have at least ran one of them touchdowns in when he was in the red zone in the first quarter. You misdirection these guys between the 20s. You hand off, you fake hand off, you do the RPO, you do all that. But then when you get in the red zone, you do none of that. You do none of that. And that's a problem to me. I agree. They should have used the tight ends, and we need Howard. Exactly, bro. And that's a problem to me. Ryan Rowe, yo, that defense has to be more productive and more pressure of the competition to give great intensity to help out with the young veterans. Okay, I I, I can agree to that, but I can also attest and debate that. Here's the thing with the defense: they held them to to 7 points for 3 quarters. 7 points for 3 quarters, bro. How many defenses can you say do that against a team that just put up 40 plus? I don't care who it was against. This is a National Football League. We held them to 17. Exactly. We held them to 17 points. 17. That's a good job. Shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. We're going to talk about some good, too. I'm not going to sit here and just grind everybody up. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. He took it upon himself to say, I am going to do everything I can to make sure the Philadelphia Eagles win. Those runs, because they was trying to bend, don't break, and he put himself in a situation to where, though, I'm going to take what you're giving me, and that's what he did. Instead of bombs away, it should have been like that from the start of the 15 mark in the first quarter. It should have been like that. Jalen Hurts, take what the defense give you. Don't try to force it downfield. Stop listening to these media guys. Stop listening to some of these fans or whatever the case may be, telling you that Jalen Hurts he ain't throw nothing long. Yeah, I don't give a damn about that. I give a damn about dubs. Let me see what y'all talking about. Damn, I missed a lot. Hold up. Nah, fresh. You on the right level. This game was there to be won. You had to make a statement and get the momentum. And the momentum, Drew. The momentum was lost after that silly play. After that silly play, the momentum was lost. They went into the half feeling good. If you score right there, now they got their heads down, and now it's 10. What is it? 10-7. And now it's like, damn, you took this long because we had a long drive too. That was a long drive. It went from the it went from the 2 yard line. We had the 91-yard bomb for Quez Watkins and the rest was ass because that was a horse collar. Go look at the play again. I talked to a couple people. A couple people trying to convince me that it wasn't. That was a horse collar. And then another thing, man, like I do appreciate the defense, but Darren Barnett, what the hell are you doing? Why do you make it? When they fumbled the first time and it went out of balance, it's 3rd and 15. You're dumb behind want to give some late hit for no freaking reason. It's a reason Josh Sweat got paid and not shoot. It's a reason. That was one of the dumbest plays ever. You cannot do that in the fourth quarter when you're trailing and you're trying to make a comeback. I would have benched us behind, but they probably couldn't because Brandon Graham got hurt. I would have benched him. You cannot make that play. You cannot make that play, Barnett. You cannot do something so stupid like that. What you want to get your lick back? When he blocked you good and you want to get your lick back? I don't give a damn about that. I know it's only one loss. I might be overreacting, but this is what I do. This is what I do. I keep it real with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I was happy from what I seen. They started using Quez Watkins more. I like that. Sirianni is the youngest coach in the NFL. No, whatchamacallit is the youngest coach in the NFL, bro. The dude from the Rams. I can't remember his name. Pretty boy, that whatever. But Nick Sirianni is not. I didn't say he was trash, Drew. Can't say that with mistake. I didn't say he was trash. I'm saying that he got out coached and he tried to outsmart people and it backfired in his face. I'm not saying he can't be better. I think that he can and he needs to be. I'm saying that Nick Sirianni needs to make adjustments better. Jonathan Gannon last game made adjustments to the situation and we ended up winning that football game. We ended up winning that football game. Be more Philly. Yo, that. What's going on, man? Glad you took that Indy off. Wait, did you? No, you didn't, man. Get out of here with that. It's like, no, that's my guy. But you didn't make adjustments. Jonathan Gannon made adjustments last game, and you did not. You did not. So now we got to sit here. We definitely need to take a good look in the mirror this week. Um, we do, but Nick Sirianni needs to stare in that mirror longer. He needs to come to the situation, and I understand he's a rookie coach. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to make mistakes. But at the same time, it's like, damn, dude, nothing was wrong for what you was doing in the second half of that game against Atlanta. Coming to the same situation, the same motivation of that would happen to Brooks. Any injury update? Shaking my head. I swear we turn it into people. I don't know what's going on with Brooks. I just found out that Graham towards ACL. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all always update me. I've been trying to go live for like a half an hour before I went live. They wasn't trying to let me go live, but I don't know. It's a learning curve, long season ahead to make adjustments. You're right. You're right. Be more. We talked earlier. I get it. I understand that. And like I said, I like Nick Siri. I like Nick Siri. But I'm just saying this loss is on him. This loss is on Nick Siri. And there's nothing that you can do and nothing that you can say to debate it, man. Like you put Jalen Hurts in a situation to where as though Carson Wentz was last year. Just bombs away. Everything's bombs away, bombs away. For what? The score 3-7. Why are you going bombs away all the time? Trying to put Devontae Smith. You're making Devontae Smith look like he's not that guy. It was a couple play. Oh wow, look at that play. You almost caught that. Yeah, but look how difficult it is. Yeah, Brooks the new Jason Peters. Ah, I mean, Brooks my guy, man. I hope a speedy recovery. I'm not gonna call him new Jason Peters because Jason Peters pulls out of games. That's the difference. Like, I'm not going to sit here and call him Jason Peters. Jason Peters used to pull out of games and sit on the sideline and drink Gatorade and talk to the owner and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not giving him that. Nah, nah. If the run blocking scheme look way different, it's that they haven't been pulling guards like we have been doing for years. I mean, I didn't see them pulling this much. I got to look at some tape. I gotta look at the all 22. You know how I do bars, but in all really in all seriousness, I don't know how much they was pulling, but I did not see a lot. Um, but my issue is really not the offense. You would have liked them to have scored. I mean, it is the offense, but it's not the offensive line, should I say? They was getting pushed. They held the 49ers in one set. Nick Bosa, Jordan Mailata was doing this thing. Um, but Nick Bosa got him one time. I mean, this dude is a future Hall of Famer, Nick Bosa. Not like, and he's only in like his fourth year, and he's a future Hall of Famer. So we got to understand what he was going against, and he held his ground. He held his own. He held his own. We're gonna be all right. Dante, I think we going. I definitely think we're gonna be all right. I got us winning double-digit games. And a lot of that is because of the offensive defensive line, and we just took a hit on both of them. I don't know how big the hit is with Brandon Brooks. Damn, two Brandons went out today. That's crazy. Brandon and Brandon. Um, but with Brandon Graham is definitely done. It's over. Achilles, he's done for the season. He's done for the season, man. We just barely played calling in critical moments. Definitely showed me we can play. And that's another thing. Eh, this defense got to get turnovers, man. This defense got to get turnovers. Like that Kayvon Wallace situation with the fumble, I don't like it. I don't think that that's a personal foul. Like, and I would have said that if it was against us or against another team. Like he's going to make a tackle. The back of his helmet hit the crown of the dude's helmet. That's not a personal foul. I'm mad the Cowboys winning. Are they winning? Damn, I ain't even know what score. It's crazy. I picked them in the pool. Shout out to Be More Philly. I picked them in the pool to win. I kind of knew that they was going to win. I mean, we in a situation too. If we go 1-1, let them feel good coming in and play, coming. Well, not coming to because we gotta go there, but let them feel good. Um, and they gotta play us. This defense is really no joke. Losing Brandon Graham is definitely a hit, though. That means Darren Barnett, you gotta step the f up. It's only 14-11. I, I think they're going to lose. Hey man, you already know. Last week it looked like a West Coast scheme with a bunch of three-set drops and exactly be more. That's what I said at the beginning of the video. I don't understand why you changed anything. You got the ball out of Jalen Hurts' hand fast. You got the you got these athletic um you got these athletic linemen that can get out in the space and just pummel these dudes. You got Jordan Mailata, you got Jason Kelsey, you got well, not anymore, but you had Brandon Brooks. You got Solomon. These dudes can get up to the second level and push everybody, and you did not do that. Somebody sent me a super chat. Oh, there we go. Sorry we couldn't go live. Wow, this game. Shout out to my guy, man. We just was talking about it. Shout out to my guy, man. BVP. You already know Philly Talk the podcast. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am pissed right now. I'm pissed, but I'm going to cry me a river, build me a bridge, and get over it. I am. Barnett a diva. I ain't gonna call him a diva, but that play, you cannot make that hit, and that one was warranted. The Kayvon Wallace one, I don't think was warranted. But that one was warranted, and you can't do that. They fumble the ball. It's going to be 3rd and 15. You're dumb behind, goes up and hits somebody for no reason. That is one of the reasons why we lost the game. And Beatmore, I know you might be still in here. I know that's your guy, but that was the dumbest play you could ever do. Yeah, Dickerson. I gotta look at the tape. I was kind of pissed, so I was watching the game. But you know how I get when you pissed. I start looking at my fantasy and all that kind of stuff. But I get you. But Derek Barnett, once again, you want to get paid, you can't do stuff like that. It's the reason why Josh Sweat got paid. He's been outperforming you, and you can't do that. Why would you? Why would you hit this guy? I don't understand that, man. That was so heartbreaking, and that was the time that at that point, you know how you see them Jones on Instagram, it'd be like at that point, that's when he knew he fucked up. That's when he knew he fucked up. That was that point. When you look at it, you like, damn, uh fresh, what's what about the delay of game that wasn't called? Man, it was a whole bunch of calls that wasn't called. Fletcher Cox got held on a 3rd down. The dude is grabbing, like when you look at the replay, he is grabbing his shoulder pad. His shoulder pad looked like this, and the ball just. But you won't call hands to the face on Fletcher Cox. I'm not saying the rest is the reason that we lost this game. Don't get me twisted, but it's definitely something that you got to look at. How do you not make that call? This dude is and Fletcher Cox is telling you, "Oh, he grabbing me while it's happening," and you still don't let it happen. Damn, I got $5 super chat. I can't see it in here. So $5 yo that should I say? It's more positive than negative. Next week game. Hey man, next week is Dallas. Next week, Dallas week. I think it's gonna be a close game. Hopefully the refs don't cheat us like they did before. They didn't cheated us on Dallas games plenty of times. Remember the fumble that wasn't a fumble. Remember the Dallas got a touchdown. And they ripped his helmet off, but we got called for PI. Don't know how that happened. So hopefully they don't. Hopefully Jerry ain't paying them. But in all seriousness, man, when you look at the whole situation, it was it was it was a major loss. Losing Brandon Brooks, losing Brandon Graham, and losing the game in front of a packed house. In front of a packed house. And shout out to the fans because I didn't hear not one boo. Let me know in the chat. Did y'all hear one boo? I did not hear one boo. Usually you start hearing them bluebirds, but I ain't hear it, man. I thought Jalen Hurts could have did more, but he wasn't put in a position to do more. Like when you look at his stats, it's not looking good. But I'm not really a stats guy, but I get it, I understand. But you got to look at they didn't put him in the best predicament. Like he had like 137 yards or something, but one of them plays was 91 yards to Quez Watkins. Now somebody just commented, "Nah, Hurts ain't lose this game, bro." Somebody commented on the actual video, so I didn't see Taylor out there moving around. I seen Taylor. I seen Taylor, bro. He was out there. He was out there on a whole bunch of like I ain't gonna say gang tackles, but he got a couple assists on tackles and he got a couple of tackles and stuff. He was out there. Avery played better. I grinded him up earlier. He played better. Let's see what you're talking about. I didn't get to see the whole game. On a Jalen Rager touchdown that got called back. Wasn't that PI before the catch? Now hand fighting and contact the way at the 5 yards. I mean, they not gonna call that PI all the time, especially for a guy like Jalen Rager, who not disrespecting, but in the NFL is really a nobody. He doesn't have a name. You got to understand, like them bigger names, they get them type of calls. But what I can say, I'm disappointed in Jalen Rager for not knowing where he was on the football field. That touchdown could have changed the whole momentum of the situation. And for you to go out of bounds and not see, it's the difference if the dude pushes you out, then you can come back in. He was not forced out of balance. You gotta know where you are on the football field. Not only did he have 1 foot, he had 2 feet out of bounds. And I like Rhaegar. I'm not sitting here trying to grind him up, but I'm telling y'all the fact of the matter is he should have been better in that situation. That should have been a touchdown. It was a perfect throw. It was a perfect catch. You- yeah, that's definitely on Rhaegar, Jay. That's definitely on Rhaegar, man. And you got to be better than that. You got to know where you are on a football field as a receiver. That is your job to know where the out of bounds line is and know where your feet are. You got to know these things, man. So it's a couple mental mistakes that really we got to understand that lost this game. That play, the Derek Barnett play, Nick Sirianni going for it with the silly, stupid. You know what I mean? I ain't like that play at all. Jake Elliott blocked field goal and Philly. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Dallas Goddard was about to run that joint for first down. I thought Dallas Goddard was about to run that joint for first down. But shout out to the 49ers, man. They are coached well. And we knew this coming into it. Like Kyle Shanahan is not no slouch. Kyle Shanahan is a good coach. I'm not even gonna sit here and try to fraud, try to act like it's not. He like last time we played him, what he had? Nick Mullins. He had Nick Mullins. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna lie to you, man. He's a good coach, and you got to shout him out for that because he had his guys ready. He had his guys ready. You know how many other teams that would have been a first down? That would have been a first down. How did Hurts lose the game for? He didn't. Terry, what you talking about? I didn't say that. Never said that. Hurts ain't lose this game. Hurts wasn't put in the position to win the game, but he did everything he could to try to win the game. Try to win the game. Like that's facts. Like I understand the defense. They probably played a cover two, was trying to keep everything in front of him, but he took advantage of every. Oh, somebody said that, not me. No, I'm not. Okay, I got you. I got what you. Nick Siri just reminded me he's a rookie coach. Yeah, you right. Kerry, you definitely right about that. Like when you look at the situation, I came in here heated. You know how I get, Kerry. Like I get heated. I express myself, but you do gotta understand that he's a head coach, and you're gonna go through some bumps in the road. But to me, this one wasn't warranted because if you would have came out with the same game plan that you had last week that was working and then it didn't work, and then you try to switch it up, and then that didn't work. I could understand that, but you came out with a whole another game plan to me because I guess just because they got these, and I said this in the pregame. You can ask Mike, you can ask Steven Hyder, you can ask anybody that was in the live. I said those dudes are in the NFL too for a reason. It don't matter that they just came from the practice squad. We see what practice squad guys do. Come on now. You forget Boston Scott. You forget Greg Ward. You forget Jalen. Excuse me, I said Jalen. You forget Fulgram. Practice squad guys. So we got to understand that just because they're on a practice squad, that don't mean that they can't play. It means that somebody probably was better than them, and now they're getting the opportunity. We got to understand that. So that don't mean just because a practice squad guy, you go bombs away. No, you play the game how it's supposed to be played and how it's supposed to be won. And you didn't do that, Nick Sirianni. AT, yo, that, what's going on? Yo, that. It's going to take about 4 to 6 games to see what we have in the team. Dallas game will be a good test to see where our defense is. I agree with that. I agree with that. They don't have Gallup, so that's that helps us. You know what I mean? So they best wide receivers right now is CeeDee Lamb and damn, what's his name? Andy Home. So we know how Mari Cooper get down when he home. So I mean, we gonna see. We gonna see. I do want this defensive line to get more sacks because we talk about how good the defensive line is. We talk about how good Hargrave is. Fletcher Cox. I need you to step up a little more. I seen a little bit of more single coverage on you. You wasn't doubled as much. I need to see some. I need to see dominance from you. Um, Josh Sweat wasn't. I didn't see any flashes from him today after getting paid. I do like what I seen from Avery. I like what I seen from Taylor. The linebackers played better than I thought that they would play. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought that they held everything in front of them. It wasn't too many big plays. It took them to the second quarter just to get 10 yards, like in one play, just to get 10 yards in one play. They was holding them, but after a while, man, I don't care who you is. If your offense keep going three and out, four and out, five and out, whatever the situation is, the defense is going to get tired. If somebody can look up the time of possession right now, I would highly appreciate it. But at the same time, you gotta understand, man. You can't keep having that defense on the field. It was 9 minutes. That was damn near a whole quarter that they was on the field. And a lot of that is on them, but they was on the field a whole lot before that because of Nick Sirianni, man. And not only that, when you score, it gives the energy to the defense. Damn, I'm missing a lot of y'all comments. My bad. My bad. I'm missing Super Yoda. Man, who gave me the Super Yoda? I see 699. I don't see it. It ain't come up. Hey, listen, if you send that Super Yoda, I ain't get it, man. My apologies. Well, it ain't my apologies. I ain't do it. All right, so let me get into some of y'all comments real fast. Did Boston Scott get any touches? Boston Scott ain't touched the field. That's another guy that you got on the roster instead of Jordan Howard. I don't understand that. Bring Jordan Howard up now. Hashtag bring Jordan Howard up. Hashtag bring Jordan Howard up. The ball to Watkins was perfect and made and he made was perfect. He made him run and get it in front of him. Yeah, that ball was pretty perfect. Like you heard what the announcer say. He said he couldn't hand it to him any better. That was definitely a perfect pass. There's no discussion about that. Scoob, yell that. Devontae was wide open. Wide open when? Wide open when? It is what it is. We're gonna be an up and down season. Everybody is learning. I'm cool with that. Y'all understand that? I I I definitely understand that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you look at the situation, once again, I'm gonna say this again. It would have been cool with me if your scheme didn't work. You came in here and tried to make a whole nother scheme to outsmart everybody. Like, oh, well, I did this week. Let me do this week. And no, if you come in and you try to do something um the same as you was doing that was working and it didn't work, then I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. And then you try to screw it. But you came in for no reason trying to go bombs away. Now it did work with the Quez Walker situation. You did get a pass interference on a Devontae Smith situation. But at the same time, other than that, it didn't work, and you did it like 9 times. Why we don't use crossing patterns with Rhaegar and Watkins? They use crossing patterns. Why don't you use crossing patterns with Zach Ertz and Goddard? Why don't you use the middle of the field? Period. They did not use the middle of the field at all, at all. And when they did, it worked. You seen a pass to Dallas Goddard in the fourth quarter to set up the touchdown. You seen that? Yeah, Quez definitely a beast. I would have liked to see Quez have scored, but then when I look at it once again, I'm gonna say this again. I thought that was a horse collar. We can debate all day. Nick is the no Nick ain't Doug, bro. He acted like him today, but I think excuse me, I think he gonna learn from his situation. I think Nick is gonna learn from his situation, man. He really ain't got no choice. When you lose in front of the Philly fan, first of all, we wanted this win so bad. The 49ers come and they disrespected Rocky. They disrespected Rocky statue. So we wanted this win so bad. So this hit home so bad. It hit home so bad. So now we're looking at it like we gotta win. This is a must win. Timeout, bro. 5 minutes. He killed us. Three timeouts, bro. 5 minutes. He killed. I ain't gonna lie. I like those timeouts because you gotta understand. You gotta understand, Bunchy. You got two possessions, not one. So they're going to try to milk the clock. You don't want to get the ball back with 3 minutes left. You want to try to get it back with 5 minutes left. You score. If the defense would have made a stop on third down, you get the ball back with 2 minutes left, and you're down six. You're down six. You're down six. So I like how he used the timeouts because if you was down one score, then you definitely not calling timeout with 5 minutes left. But you got to score twice. So he utilized those timeouts how it was supposed to be. So I like that. We had we had him on two legs, not one. Who you talking about, bro? We should have won the game. I agree. We should have definitely won the game. I would like to see Dillard at left guard. Nope. And Howard just to see if I Howard need to be pulled up ASAP. When you are in those situations to where they ran that silly, you get like, bro, how many plays have we had at? Uh, we had all right, so we had the first down, then we had the second down. That's when we had the penalty. Well, they had the penalty. So you had one, two, three, four, five. You had six opportunities to get it in the end zone, and you couldn't do that. Are you freaking kidding me? That's embarrassing. That right there, that fourth down was so crazy with the silly. It was so crazy. No Dillon needs to keep the bench warm for Hurts. For who? Keeps the bench warm for Hurts. That's funny. For real. Ain't we supposed to have three running backs? We do. Boston Scott. Boston Scott. I don't know why he's here. Exactly. Exactly. We need a power back. I don't understand why he don't understand that. Listen, man, some videos is coming up. You already know how I do. I'm not done talking to Nick Sirianni. I need to go watch the game again. I'm gonna try to do that tonight, if not tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot we gotta talk about. I gotta check to see how many yards Gainwell had. Nick Sirianni was trash. He was. He gonna get it back though. I came in here. We won a chip with two power backs. Exactly. Exactly. 3-and-1 quarterback sneak will work. Yeah, they did. They finally did that, and I get it, but I'm more concerned that Jordan Howard is not on the roster, on the active roster. They should call it a delayed game and a game to play before 2 minute warning, and it would have pushed them. Yeah they missed that one. They missed that one, man. But I you talking about when they ran the clock out? Like I don't know. Coaching was terrible today. Jonathan Gannon coaches Bernardo. I thought Jonathan Gannon made adjustments. Now the defense just was gassed. You can't have that defense. I don't care who you are. You can't make sure y'all hit the like button for your boy, man, and also the merch to get the Yodat, the Yodat. It's in the description, man. Appreciate y'all. And if you want to come become a member, oh shoot, I done dropped all Jones. If you want to become a member and get your Yodak keychain, it's also in the description, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all already know. I done dropped all these damn. Damn. See all these? I done dropped all these, man. I got more that I done dropped. Uh, look like to me, he got our coach. He got our coach. He was trying to show something. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He was trying to say, look at, not say, look at me, but remember at the end of the game last week, he said he got more up his sleeve. Remember he said that? So he looking at it like, yo, we're gonna take advantage of these corners that's not there, but you gotta understand that these dudes in the NFL and they Kyle Shanahan ain't no joke. Like you gotta put some respect on Kyle Shanahan's name. He's definitely a top 10 head coach in the game. And there's no debate about that. Nick Sirianni, you're not there. You're not there. You gotta understand that he was scheming for that. He was scheming. He was scheming for the silly. Once he seen Greg Ward, who did not play one down week one and did not play one down in that whole game, once he seen his behind come in, he told his team, yo, they throwing the ball. Greg Ward gonna throw the ball. It's a trick play. It's fourth down. You didn't do it on first down. You didn't do it on second down. You didn't do it on third. You did it on fourth down. That play should have been done on second down. They wouldn't have seen it coming. They see it coming because it's fourth down. It's all in. And they know that. So that's where he gotta get sharper at. I feel like Ward should have at least tried to run. I agree with that. It's fourth down. Greg Ward, you gotta understand that. Put your freaking body on the line. This is the only play that you got. Show them that you can do something. Put your body on the line, try to dive into the end zone. Give me something. Give me something. You can't just throw the ball. Why? Who throws the ball away on fourth down? It's all or nothing. Even if you throw an interception, even if you just try to throw it up to see if you get pass interference, even if you throw an interception, right? They get the ball at the 20 anyway. It's like a punt. It's fourth down. You're not getting you're not touching the ball again until next time. Chargers tied it up 14-14. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm in this pool and I did pick Dallas, but if Dallas loses, I don't have no problem with that. But I kind of want Dallas to win because I want them to feel confident when we come to Dallas. Feel confident. Feel confident. Feel like y'all the best show on turf till we come up in there. Pause. But yeah, listen, man, I appreciate all of y'all. Y'all already know it's about time for me to get up out of here. Y'all know what I do at the end of these lives. Check in. Let me know where you checking in at. Let me know where you at, man. You know, I'm in Philly all day. You already know. But I know y'all all across the country. So let me know where y'all checking in at, man, before I get up out of here. Once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Karen, even if you run it, you still pin them back. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, they still got pinned back anyway, but you can't throw the ball away. You got to be in a situation to where as though you got to be in a situation to it's fourth down and you gave it your all, and that wasn't your all. North Carolina in the building. Okay, North Carolina in the building. Where everybody else at? I'm about to get up out of here. I need to know where y'all at. Where y'all checking in now? You in the DMV? Southwest. Hey, yo, man, we need to link up, man. I'm trying to go to one of these games, man. I don't know what game, but I'm trying to go to one of these games, and I want all the supporters to be there, man. Georgia, Savannah, damn, damn, what's his name? Dude on Undisputed. I can't remember his name right now. Tight end from the Broncos. Ain't that where he from? He from Savannah. He's from Savannah, right? Or he went to Savannah. No, he went to Savannah. Okay. Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's what I'm talking about. Shannon, shout out to you. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I need to come out there, man. H-Town, Texas. Reggie, I see. That's it. He's. I know where you from, Ryan. Shout out to you, though. Shout out to you. Shay Shay. Yeah, yeah. Shannon Sharp. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Reggie, is he from there or he just went to Savannah State? Is he from out there? I know he went to Savannah State, but is he from out there, Reggie? Penalties kicked us. We need to correct pronto. Tackling as well. Yeah, yeah. Tackling is definitely a problem to me. Left out there. I think yeah. Okay, Reggie. All right. I guess everybody checked in, man. So I'm checking out, man. I appreciate all of y'all. Once again, make sure y'all hit that like on the way out. Make sure y'all check out the merch, man. Listen, I put my all in all this. I mean, got the designs. I got the Philly Fresh shirts also, man. No, he not from Savannah. I think he from okay, but he is from Georgia, right? You can tell he got that southern accent. You already know. He is slick talker too. He kind of like me. He kind of like me. Is slick talker. Okay, Eagles Slate 45 South Jersey. Woo! Woo, y'all bougie out there. No, that's North Jersey. North Jersey bougie. Sorry. North Jersey bougie. Still Bird Gang. You already know. Come on, man. Still Bird Gang. It's still Bird Gang. I got us beating dollars. Got us beating dollars. I don't like this loss. I don't like how we lost, but it is what it is. You're gonna take your bumps and bruises on the road to success. That's just what happens. But once again, Northeast Philly, born and raised. On the playground is where you spend most of your days. It's like, nah, that's West Philly. You already know where I'm at. West Philly, Best Philly. He from Chicago. Who from Chicago? Shannon Sharp ain't from no damn Chicago. Yeah, but don't trip Dallas about to take this L. We still good. I actually want Dallas to win. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I want Dallas to win so they be confident. But if they lose, then they probably scattering and I don't know how I feel, man, but I do got Dallas in the pool, so that's probably we talk about money right now. You know what I mean? So that's probably moving me that way. You know what I mean? But I'm definitely about to go in the crib and look at the rest of these games, watch Red Zone, fantasy. You know what I mean? And see what's going on. And Mike, I know you might start not still being here, but me and you was going to war right now. Shout out to Philly Mike. Me and him is going to war on fantasy. I'm trying to smoke this dude. I'm about to go check right now. Once again, you already know. Make sure that you are pure and also stay Philly. Stay fresh, y'all. Yo, that. Oh, shoot.